Students, today we will discuss about topic complex number. First of all, we will learn what is the meaning of complex numbers. A complex number is the sum of real and pure imaginary number. The standard form of a complex number is a plus b iota. In previous classes, you have to learn about only real numbers. That is, suppose we have about real number. In real number, all numbers include like irrational, rational, integer, natural, whole numbers. And imaginary number, suppose we have square root of -4. You have done in previous classes only square root of positive term, but if we have square root of negative terms, so how can we find out? We will learn in this topic complex number. So this is square root of negative number is called imaginary number, and complex number is sum of real and imaginary number. Like this is real and this is imaginary number. So sum of these two things is called complex number, and it is denoted by a plus b iota. This symbol is called iota. So a plus b iota is called complex number, and it is denoted by capital C, where a is real number and b is also real number because both things are constant. And iota shows the imaginary number in this complex number. For example, we have z is equal to 7 plus 8 iota. So its real part is 7 and imaginary part is 8, which is coefficient of iota, that is called a imaginary number. And next we have one more important thing about pure imaginary and pure real number. In a complex number a plus b iota, if b is equal to 0, then it is called, if b is 0, then we will get only a, so a is purely real number. And if a is 0, and we will get b iota, and b iota is called purely imaginary number. And next point number 3, if a plus b iota is equal to 0, means a complex number is 0 if it's real and imaginary, both parts are 0, then whole complex number is called also 0, is equal to also 0. Next we have properties of complex number. First property, a real number cannot be equal to imaginary number. Suppose we have complex number a plus b iota, and a is not equal to b in a complex number because both are different, one is real and second is imaginary. Property number 2, if real and imaginary both are 0, so whole complex number is 0. We have already done in point number 2. Property number 3, if two complex numbers are equal, and this is possible only, this is a symbol of IFF, mean if and only if. This is a short form of if and only if. Two complex numbers are equal if and only if its real numbers are equal and if its imaginary numbers are equal, then both complex numbers are equal. Next we have Article 9.5, definition of complex number in terms of order pair. Suppose we have, like in this example is given, we have one complex number is 2 plus 3 iota. This is real part and this one is imaginary part. So this point is called in ordered pair x comma y. We have x as real part, that is 2, and y as imaginary part, that is 3. So we can plot this graph. We have 1 2 3 in x axis and 1 2 3 as a y-axis. Real axis is called x-axis point and y-axis called imaginary axis. And how can we plot 2, 3? From x-axis it will be 2 and from y-axis it will be 3. So this point is called complex number 2 plus 3 iota. Now next we have operations with complex number. First operation related to addition. Sum of two complex number, that is, how can we find out sum of two complex number? You can separate the sum of real part and separate the sum of imaginary part. Similarly, for negative complex number, if we multiply, suppose we have z is x plus y iota, so its negative value is minus x minus y iota. Subtraction is also similar like addition. Additive inverse. Additive inverse, how can we find out additive inverse? If z is the additive inverse of z1, if z2 is the additive inverse of z1 if its sum is 0. If z1 plus z2 is equal to 0, that means z2 is additive inverse of z1. Next we have property operation number 5, multiplication and division of a complex number by any integer. Suppose we have a complex number 3 plus 5 iota and it is multiplied by minus 7. So its multiplication is minus 7 into 3, that is minus 21, minus 7 into plus 5 iota, that is minus 35 iota. Next we have, this is also simple, no need to do it. Next, multiplication of two complex numbers. Suppose we multiply x1 plus y1 iota into x2 plus y2 iota. Its multiplication is as it is like you have done in algebra in your previous classes, like x plus 4 into x plus 6. So its multiplication is first term multiplied by second term and second term multiplied by next. Like this you can do the multiplication of two complex numbers. Only you will substitute the value of iota square, that is minus 1 you have already done in previous exercise 9th A. And next we have division of complex number. Like we have two complex number z1 and z2, its division is also same like previous classes algebra. You can rationalize by taking rationalizing, you can solve its value, you can find out its value. And its last point is reciprocal of complex numbers. Suppose we have z1 is a complex number and its reciprocal will be called 1 by z1. You can find out 1 by z1 by taking its reciprocal or other things. Next we have 9.8 article, properties of operations with the complex number. Now we have first property related to addition and multiplication. Addition and multiplication both are commutative in C's. Commutative mean if a plus b is equal to b plus a. You have already done in class 6th or 7th in your algebra topic. Similarly, in complex number, sum of two complex number like z1 plus z2 is equal to z2 plus z1. This one is for addition, and for same procedure for multiplication, z1 into z2 is equal to z2 into z1. Now next we have associative law. You have already done in class 7th, 8th. A plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Similarly, in 3 complex number, it is also as it is. Next we have multiplicative inverse. This one is an important thing. Suppose we have one complex number z is given, so its multiplicative inverse will be called 1 by z. This is z raised to power minus 1. This is also called multiplicative inverse. Next we have distributive law. Distributive law mean Z1, suppose we have A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. This is called a distributive law. And we have three complex number, its multiplication will be Z1 Z2 plus Z1 Z3. This is called distributive. Next we have some identities related to complex number, like your algebra a plus b whole square. Similarly in complex number, this one is a plus b, two complex number. So first number square plus second number square, and then 2 into product of first and second. Similarly other properties. Next we have main important thing is conjugate of complex number. Conjugate means, suppose if you have a complex number is a plus b iota, by taking its conjugate it is denoted by z bar. Z bar. Now in conjugate we will change the sign of term which is related to iota. Suppose this one is plus b iota, after taking its conjugate we will get it a negative. And suppose if we have a is equal, z is equal to a minus b iota, so its conjugate will be a plus b iota. You will change its sign that is called conjugate. Conjugate means changing the sign of imaginary part is called it conjugate of a complex number. Next we have some properties of conjugate. First property is a conjugate of conjugated term is number itself. Second property, z is equal to z conjugate, that implies z is purely real. Real number mean when b is equal to 0. Next, sum of conjugate of sum of two complex number is equal to conjugate of first complex number plus conjugate of second. Next, similarly its subtraction, product and division. And last property is square of conjugate complex number is equal to conjugate of square complex number. These are the properties and identities, operations related to complex number related to exercise 9th B.